Hi, Jopke here from Holland with another video for you. Today I'm going to play along with Mike Deegan's Mission Inspiration. And these are challenges set by him every month. And he will give you 10 prompts which you can follow to make your page. Now, I have a lot of catching up to do with these, so I just picked one out, and that will be the February 2016 Mission Inspiration. And here you see I am just getting prepared and finding myself some images which I can use later on. The prompts say that I need torn magazine advert fragments. I'm not sure if these are advert fragments, but I'm guessing it is okay. So these are the prompts, and I'm going to cheat a bit right away because I'm going to start with the number 10 before I start with number 1, because it says create a border with washi tape. Now I have an idea in mind, and I'm not looking for a washi tape border on that page. So what I will do is adding some torn bits of washing tape right now, so later on when I add gesso and paint and all kinds of stuff, the washi tape will not be as prominent as otherwise. So that's what I do, and I'm using my art journal old novel book today, and because of the papers are quite thin, I always glue a few together. And as you see here, this is a clear gesso that I already applied to the pages, and because the pages are quite thin, so it needed something before I put paint on it. Now the first step is apply 2 colors with your fingers. So I chose a white acrylic paint by Art Talent and a pale blue one. And the second color I'm just going to add very lightly, just a few bits here and there, because the overall look of my page will be white. And step 2 is add torn magazine advert fragments. So here I pick the ones I have cut out of torn out my magazine, and I'm looking for a way to apply them. Eventually I will use only the white ones, and the pink ones will go away for next page. And I'm going to glue them down with a Mod Podge. I like the white look and these black and white images, and they gave me an idea for a theme, because there are some flowers and a butterfly and a rabbit and a fly. So, and I also found the quote I need later on in the same magazine, so it will all be one theme and connected to each other. So yeah. Now the next step says add a thin layer of gesso. Now I've already applied gesso to this page. That was a clear gesso, And of course I used a white acrylic paint, so whatever gesso I will put on this page won't be visible as much, but I still apply a very little amount to give it some texture. Only a few bits here and there, not much. And then it says add texture paste through a stencil. Now I have recently bought this beautiful stencil by Craft Emotion, and it's called Life and Garden, and I'm going to use the liquid texture paste to apply some of these flowers. There's also a Facebook group for the Mission Inspiration where people can post their pages they have created. It's a very fun community. So if you like to play along, I will add some links in the description box later on. The one of Mike Deacon's channel, he's the one who sets the challenges, and the one for the Facebook group. So if you like, just come on over and play along. Applying some more texture paste on my page with my spatula. Make marks with a brush or a comb. Now I have a fork, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh, to apply glue, I think, but it will do as a comb, and I'm going to use a black acrylic paint, watered down a bit, and dipping the fork and yellow spatula in to make some dotted lines. And right at this minute my camera card was full, so the camera stopped and I had to wait to go on. And this is the fork which I dip in the black paint, and I add some marks to the page. Adhere book text shapes. Now I got them from the same magazine because of the color of the paper. The images are quite light, and the paper is white, so I wanted the same for my book text, so applying it with Mod Podge. And then we go to number 7, use 2 rubber stamps containing text. Now I have not many of those, and this is a very small one I bought from Action, and the other one is one by Finnabair, and I use a StazOn black ink to apply it. So randomly I putting down some stamps. And 8 says doodles with a colored pen. Now I thought a pencil would be okay too as well, but that didn't work all that well. So, and I'm sorry, I had to zoom in a bit because you hardly can see. So the pencils didn't work, so I decided to use some crayons, and they worked a lot better. And I'm going over the flowers from the stencil, just to give the page a bit of color. I don't want too much color, just a bit. And I'm smoothing it out with my finger. And number 9 is add a quote or phrase like a ransom note. So in the same magazine, and I found the quote "feel connected," which I thought would fit perfect for my page and the theme of my page. So gluing it down with Mod Podge. And number 10 is create a border with washi tape. Now I already did that, but I'm going in with a charcoal pencil to give it some accents, because my page is very bright, very white, so I needed to tone that down a bit, and I'm using the charcoal pencil to do that. And the last step is I have already done, but I made an extra step, and that is to splatter my page. I think a page isn't ready until you have splatters on it. So I decided on a black acrylic paint first, but changed my mind and used a spray by Dilutions because it was in a kind of pinkish color. I thought that would look nice.